I'm going to wait for the supervisor. I don't have to give you my ID.
I don't think...
I haven't committed a crime.
I'm not saying you have.
Then I don't... Without committing a crime...
You're getting trespass papers, that's it. It's
well,
just a paper and you're going to be on your way. That's literally all it is.
I'm not going to be on my way.
Okay.
You cannot trespass a citizen from a public place.
City is part of the city of Sebastian. So yes, we can. We have the authority to do that, okay?
No, you don't. And when your supervisor gets here, we'll figure that out, you know. I'm gonna stand on my Fifth Amendment right and not answer any questions without a lawyer present.
Well, like I said, you're not being interrogated for any crime.
Right, because I haven't committed a crime. First,
I never said you have.
In order for you to commit a crime that you're committing now, you have to.
What crime do you think
You're stomping all over my rights.
What am I stomping? What rights am I stomping over?
This is a public place. I have the right to be here. I haven't committed a crime, but yet you're going to try to trespass me because of the word of somebody else who told you I've committed a crime.
I don't think you're really understanding what I'm telling you. No one's telling you you've committed a crime. They just
so I haven't committed a crime, and you're admitting that I have not committed a crime.
You have not committed a crime.
But yet you're going to try to throw me out of a public place.
As city employees working for the city of Sebastian, yes, we have the authority to trespass you. I'm not throwing you out. I'm trying to be cordial with you.
I'm being cordial with you too, sir.
Not really, because I've arrested you for your ID multiple times.
You already know who I am.
I don't remember who you are. I deal with hundreds of people a week. I don't remember who you are.
This is who I am. And you know that. And yet you're coming over here and harassing me.
I'm not harassing you.
You are.
I mean, you can stand up and walk away and this can be done.
No, but you're threatening me.
With what?
Trespassing with a crime.
It's not a threat. I'm not threatening.
It is. You're all threatening me with a crime.
You hear this, beef stick? We're not threatening you. We're not throwing you out. We're not doing any of those things. But he's doing all of those things. What's up, everybody? It's the Constitution State here today. Today's video comes from Pirates Are Us. How ironic. This man's a vet from the Navy. He fought for these rights. Our rights. He has skin cancer. We have no idea where this actually takes place. There's no information with the video. Super dangerous cops show up for a complaint from a supposed state worker, except they don't observe any of the complaint. They actually have nothing and they do zero investigation and they just go straight into trespass. And the man did the right thing. He asked for a supervisor, some oversight into what's going on. And what'd they do? They rushed through the paperwork and then they said, you can either wait for him up there or you're going to jail. And they arrest him in the process of that. We're not going to talk too much, mainly just putting this out because he wanted help. He asked for help. The only way I really know how to help is get eyes on it. So share. Let's get this out for this dude. Go check him out. Go show him some love. He's only got 93 subscribers. He's got 212 videos. And let him know that he's not alone.
That I have not committed.
Do you have an ID or anything, or what's your name?
You already know who I am.
I don't.
Well, he does. He does.
Know what his name
I don't remember. That's just what I'm trying to explain to him now.
Well, you already said that you
that's your YouTube channel.
Right. So you obviously know who you obviously know who I am.
I don't know. I don't want to.
What's your government name? What can I add you to the paperwork if need be?
My name's Theodore. You can call me Theodore.
And what's your last name?
It's hard to pronounce.
Okay, you want to spell it?
I'll spell it.
Okay.
How about, you know what? Because I have nothing to hide.
Okay.
I have nothing to hide. It's spelled O-T-S-T-O-T-T. Theodore Ottstadt. That's my name.
Okay. What's your date of birth?
June 25th, 1964.
All right, Theodore. So I did call the supervisor. He is on his way.
Good.
But he basically said, we're asking you to leave. And if you
but you can't do that.
So if you refuse to leave, and we're telling you you are trespassed, he said if you refuse to leave after us telling you that you are trespassed, then you will be arrested for trespassing. So you have to leave. You have to make an attempt to leave the park.
I really don't see how that's legal. I
Okay.
really don't.
Well, it is, and like I said, we can trespass anybody at this point. But since we have already
No, you can't.
we have trespassed you, and this is after a warning. If you refuse to leave, you'll be arrested for trespassing. Okay? So I'm letting you know. So if you refuse to make an attempt to leave, we will have to arrest you for trespassing. Because we already gave you a warning. We asked you.
Yeah, but you have no legal right to ask me to leave a public place. This is a public park.
Okay, so there was a city worker that wants you.
I don't care what the city. Go talk to the city worker.
Okay, I can't.
Who has a problem with me.
That's not the point. I'm just
No,
looking-
no,
okay,
no. It is
so
the
are
point.
you-
It is the point.
So are you?
It's the
not
exact.
willing to
It's
leave?
the pinpoint.
Are
Actually,
you not willing to leave?
it's. You can't do that.
Okay.
I haven't committed a crime. I haven't bothered. I haven't.
How many times do I have to repeat to you that no one's accusing you of a crime? How many times do I have to repeat that? No one's accusing you of a crime. You don't have to answer any questions
All right,
because
so
I'm not
if-
asking you any incriminating questions, okay? So you don't have to answer anything.
You have a little initial?
See.
Okay, no one's, as part of the city of Sebastian, we can, as city employees, we can trespass you. We can trespass
Right,
the guy
right. You
walking
can
the dog
right.
over there for all we
Look.
want.
You can
If we want.
trespass me from that building or that private property over there. But you can't trespass me from here. This is public property. That's like trying to trespass me from walking down the sidewalk. Can you trespass me from the sidewalk?
If you say so.
Okay, so
I mean,
we're not talking about sidewalk. We're talking about here, Riverview Park, part of the city. We're telling you you're trespassing. This is after a warning. Are you refusing to leave?
But I haven't
when you
committed a
receive-
crime.
Listen,
Listen.
when you receive this paperwork, okay, she's gonna run you. You're gonna receive a copy of the paperwork. The first time I made contact with you, I gave you the verbal warning. Okay, now you're gonna get issued a paper copy, and if you don't leave after you get issued that paper copy, you're gonna be arrested. It's no ifs, ands, and buts. You're gonna get arrested. So it's either
On what charge?
You trespassing.
Trespassing
Because
from
you've
a
already been-
public park. You're going to trespass me
Listen,
from
I'm not
public
gonna sit here and
park.
argue with you.
Right,
when
because you don't
receive-
know the law.
When you receive the paperwork and you don't leave, you're going to be arrested for trespassing, okay? That's just how it's going to go. No ifs, ands, and buts, all right? So she's going to fill that paperwork out.
You know, this could take some time.
Oh, it won't take any time.
This
to
could
figure
no.
it out.
I'm going to tell you how I'm going to play this
Okay.
because I need the money anyway.
Okay, that's fine.
If you arrest me, and I won't resist, all right, then I'm going to hire a really good lawyer. Well, I'm not going to hire. He already works for me.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm going to come down like an anvil, okay, on all the civil rights of mine that you are stomping on right now.
Okay.
Are you willing? You're going to lose your qualified immunity. You are too. Let me ask you something. Do you have a swimming pool in your backyard?
That's none of your business.
All right, well, because I'm going to enjoy swimming around in it when I own your house
Okay.
from suing you for
Well, maybe you can
stomping
move
on
in
my
there instead of
civil
sit-
rights. I
maybe
have
you can move in
rights.
there
I
instead
have
of
rights.
sitting here.
Okay, so
This is the United States of America.
okay, so here's the thing. Sebastian has their own muni code, and it states you cannot sleep in the park.
Did you see me sleeping?
No, a city worker saw you sleeping. This is why we're here.
Did you see me? Does anybody have it on film?
Don't
Proof.
have to.
Proof.
Don't have
Proof.
to. We don't need that.
Oh, you don't
He
need
said
that. So you can
city
just
worker said
accuse
you were
somebody of
sleeping.
something and
We're
convict
at-
them and
we're
arrest
asking
them
you to
without
leave.
proof.
Did
Okay.
you finish speaking?
Yep, I just.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, so.
It'll take about a year or so. You know, courts, you know, they're slow.
I'll still be here by then.
You can't do this to people. That's why we have the American Constitution. And you swore an oath to uphold that Constitution.
Right.
And right now, you're just stomping all over it. So you're not keeping your oath. So if you're not going to keep your oath to the Constitution, why should I keep mine?
Hey, Theodore, can you just sign this?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm not going to answer any questions either, anymore.
We're not.
Y'all
You're
have,
just going on a rant about nonsense, to be honest with you.
oh, the United States Constitution is nonsense?
Well, the way
Is
you're
that what you're
The way
saying?
that you're kind of putting it is nonsense. Yes. So,
I'm actually stating the law. I'm actually stating the law.
All right, Theodore. So
And then
giving you this paperwork, I am officially trespassing you from the Riverview Park.
I still haven't seen your supervisor yet.
He's on his way.
Then we'll wait for the
no, that's not how
supervisor.
it's gonna work.
So I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
give
get
you
served
this.
paperwork.
You
It's
are-
either you take the time, you meet them down the road, or you're gonna get arrested if you don't pursue these.
Can I?
That's how it's gonna work.
Can I?
It's not- no
Can I?
ifs, ands,
Can I?
buts.
Can
You've
listen?
already been served paperwork.
Listen.
You're gonna stand
Listen.
up,
Y'all
get your stuff, and walk.
You just all started a really good lawsuit here that I'm going to enjoy
Okay.
upholding
so,
my
like
constitutional
I said, you are
rights.
officially trespassed. So if you want to,
You can't trespass somebody from a public place.
Well, she just did. So
Well, I just did. You were
This is
officially
probably
served. You
the
took
third.
the paperwork. You have it on video. I have it on video. You refused to sign.
Right,
Nevertheless,
I know.
You still got it. Okay. You can get up and try to make an effort to leave the park.
But I don't have to.
Okay. So are you refusing to leave?
It's
It's a simple yes or no question.
well.
Are you
Look,
gonna
it's
get up?
it's certainly under duress.
Theodore, right?
Yeah.
You can call me Theodore. That'd be fine.
Are you gonna leave?
Are you going to arrest me?
If you don't leave after multiple warnings that I've given you, yes. Are you gonna leave? Yes or no? I'm giving you like a bunch of chances to just get up and
Walk
leave.
away.
That's it. Instead of it's a Friday. We don't want to do that to you on a Friday. But you've already been given multiple verbal warnings. You've already been served the paperwork. You're still not leaving. So
What,
at
well,
this
what
point,
if?
at this point, it's gonna be up
hey,
to you
hey,
if you want to get arrested.
What about this? What if I really don't have anywhere to go, and I've come here to try to take care of medical problems. See all this? See this on my chest
Yeah.
and on my shoulder, my back. I have skin cancer, really bad, and there's a cancer institute here. Okay.
Okay.
So I decided to try to settle in this area to go to this cancer place.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
I've even talked to people about work, I mean, I could get a job here, I mean, people are saying, yeah, we got work for you.
Okay.
But now the government comes down on me and
Well,
it's
we're
like,
here because we got called, not be here just to bother you.
then go talk to the people that called
I
you
already
and ask
did.
them for proof that
I already
I've
did.
committed some kind of a crime, because a crime
Theodore.
has not been committed.
Theodore,
No crime has
Theodore,
been
Are you
committed.
gonna go? Yes or no?
At this point, if
Are you
don't
gonna
get
go?
up-
I'm still waiting for the supervisor.
He will be here, but you can meet him down over there off
Why
this
can't I
property.
just sit right here
Because
where
you're
I would-
trespassed from this property now.
But
So
you
if
can't trespass me from public
Are
property.
you gonna go? Yes or no? Are
I
you
would
gonna go,
really
yes or
like
no?
to wait for the supervisor and speak with him or her, whichever the case may be. I believe I'm at least owed that much.
Right. And
I mean,
guess
I'm a veteran.
He is on his way, but he was.
I'm a veteran, U.S. Navy. I'm just a human being trying to survive here.
And I get that. Listen, I get that.
Then,
but
then why are you
we,
doing what you're doing?
because we were called here. We don't just like come here and be like.
I
"Let's
didn't
bug
call you.
No, we were called here. Okay, this is why we're here. People call.
When they called, didn't you ask them, hey,
I'm not
what's the guy
dispatcher.
doing?
I'm not a dispatcher. I don't ask those kind of questions.
All right,
They just
all right,
show up.
all right. Fine, that's fine. I get it. I get it. I've been around for 60 years now, so I kind of get it.
Okay.
What y'all are doing. I get it.
If you got it, you would have gotten up and left already. But apparently you don't.
No,
get it.
no,
So
no,
I feel like at
no.
this
I'm
point,
standing
You really
up.
want to get arrested and go
You know
to
what?
jail.
I'm standing up.
Spend the weekend there.
I'm standing up for my rights.
Okay.
And if I don't stand up for my rights, I won't have any.
Well, like I said,
So
You've
you
already
have
been
to
issued a
make an
trespass.
attempt to walk
Okay.
to leave the park.
I'm waiting for the supervisor.
You haven't.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you this. If the supervisor tells me to get up and leave, I will get up and leave.
He's going to tell you that because you.
Then let me speak with your supervisor, because you two obviously do not know the law. So let's see if your supervisor does. If he doesn't know the law, then I will get up and go.
Okay, if he tells you the same thing that we're telling you.
Yeah, but he may not.
Okay, well, I'm telling you he's going
Has
to.
Has your supervisor talked to whoever?
To whoever who?
Whoever made you come over here and harass me?
No, we don't. Listen, we just get called. We don't go back talking to the people that
So
called
you
us.
don't think for yourself at all?
Diego,
We do.
are you gonna stand up and leave? It's not. It's not. What
I'm waiting.
You want.
I'm waiting. I'm
it's
waiting.
Not what
I'm,
you want. It's not what you want.
I'm
It's
waiting
either
for the
you gotta leave.
supervisor. If the I'll give you this. When the supervisor gets here, and if he tells me I have to leave, then I'll go.
What difference
But
is it?
I'm standing up for my rights. I have the right to
What
sit here.
difference does it make between us and the supervisor? What's the difference?
Because you don't know the law, obviously.
Obviously, I do.
And maybe your supervisor does, but maybe he doesn't either. If your supervisor tells me to get up and go, or I'll go to jail, then I'll go. Otherwise, I'm standing up for my rights because I have them, and I'm going to stand up for them. That's what America's about,
Yeah. So
That's why I started a YouTube channel.
So if my supervisor says the same thing that we did, and then you listen to him, so obviously we do know the law. You just wanted friction. That makes sense. Yeah.
No, I don't want to be harassed. That's what I want.
We've been nothing but nice.
I've been nice to you too.
Yeah, exactly. But again, we're just asking you. We're literally asking you. Make an attempt to get up and walk away, and then that way we don't have to arrest you for trespassing.
Get up and leave.
Because
That's
I was just sitting here minding my own business when you walked up on me and harassed me.
Because we've already.
And eventually, I here in a little bit, I would have been going and trying to get on my life. And now you got me, and now you have me pinned down to this.
Okay.
Now you have me pinned down to this table.
We're asking you.
You decided to sit down.
No, you decided to come up to me. I wasn't bothering anybody. I was here all alone, all by myself, and I don't care what some crazy Karen city employees gets phone happy.
Huh?
You want 10-15?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Can we at least lock the bike
No.
So you're gonna totally ruin.
You ruined it. We didn't ruin it.
Yeah, you ruined it. Can we please at least lock the bicycle up so I don't lose everything?
That was your choice.
He asked you many times to walk away.
I asked you for a supervisor, and you didn't get me.
That's insane. They got that upset over him wanting to wait for a supervisor. Not only did they arrest him, but they wouldn't lock his bike up. They're that petty. If that's all it takes is wanting to wait for a supervisor to set these cops off, that gets them that out of character that bad, where they'll act like that and they don't want to lock his stuff up and this and that. They probably shouldn't be cops. These guys are horrible. Dracula Queen over here, Midget over there, they didn't know anything. According to them, anybody can call the police and just make up anything. And they're just going to show up and arrest a person or enforce some sort of action upon that person just off the made-up claims. Someone supposedly saw him sleeping. They showed up. They did no investigation at all. They didn't ask him anything. They didn't even talk to the quote-unquote complainant. And trespassed him. And then when he wanted to speak to a supervisor, somebody that just might, not always and actually quite rarely, does the right thing, but just maybe can rectify the situation, they arrest him while waiting for him. As we know from here in Connecticut, state employees are not trustworthy. Look at the ferries at Brooklyn Jail. Look at the Norwich Courthouse. Look at everybody we've dealt with to date that calls and makes false statements, that works for the state and gets away with it because they work for the state. It happens all the time. And since some state employee there got a hair across their butt and they don't want him there, they're going to call and make up anything, even if it's not made up. They don't have any proof. He didn't say he did any of that. So what do they have? Nothing. This video was crazy. Like I said, it wasn't to pick it apart and this and that. This is just to share it and get this out for this dude. But those cops were crazy. Did you hear them? A supervisor for what? What's the difference between us and a supervisor? They rushed through doing the paperwork just so they could arrest him. Oh, we've already handed you the paperwork. You have to go, even though you're waiting on a supervisor. I don't care if he's right, wrong, or indifferent. He's a vet, and he should have been treated like a vet. He said he wasn't going to fight. He wasn't going to do anything, whatever. Instead of jumping on him like animals, they could have just said, hey, we're going to arrest you, bud. And I guarantee you he would have stood up and put his hands behind his back. Nope. The Blue Line Gang treats everybody the same. As long as you don't work for the state, you are the enemy. And he's a vet now. He's no longer part of it. So he gets treated like everyone else. Let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments. Let's talk about it. If anybody has any more information on this, let me get it. I'll put it in.